Welcome everyone to Take 5 with Iggy. This is the second Sunday of Lent, the 40-day season of fasting, penitence and prayer, in preparation for Easter. Let's open our hearts to Jesus and see our 40-day renewal through the lens of sacred art, as presented by Loyola Press. This week, we ponder on the 1516 painting by Italian Renaissance artist Raphael of the Transfiguration of Christ.
In the Transfiguration, Raphael tells a story of revelation, faith, and healing. He shows how the moment of revelation on Mount Tabor sheds light on the scene below, the healing of a boy with a demon. It's the story immediately following the transfiguration of Jesus in the Gospel. Heaven sheds its light below as Christ, embraced by the bright cloud and flanked by Moses and Elijah, is the apex of the scene. Below we see the apostles, and even further down we see others gathered to view the possessed boy and his family. From top to bottom, the colors shift from a cool heavenly glow to warmer, earthly tones. Raphael shows us the disciples as they meet the desperate family. The boy's face contorts with suffering. His body is torn, one arm up and one arm down, as if he's being pulled toward both heaven and hell. Raphael depicts the family as a focused unit. Their intensity and upward hands signal their united act of faith. Opposite them, the disciples are overwhelmed by the challenge, their faces and bodies pointing every which way, showing their disarray. Between the disciples and the family, Raphael places a unique female figure. Christ dominates the painting, yes, but this woman is second in visual importance. She's central to the boy's narrative. She's part of the scene, but she's not a character in it. Her cool and bright coloring, more like the divine action above, sets her apart. She's a symbol that invites us into deeper meaning. In Raphael's work, the bodies speak profoundly to us. This woman's body is turned, twisted in a serpentine form that simultaneously engages the disciples, the family, and us, the audience. In her twist is the juxtaposition of one direction meeting another. In her turn, a change of direction, a new path. She's faith, responding to the revelation of God above. She brings to the disciples the key ingredient missing from their work. She bridges the two stories. Her turned and twisted body also brings to mind conversion, the turning of the mind and heart to Jesus Christ. She echoes the divine words from above. "This is my beloved Son, listen to him." With faith and grace, our hearts may turn as well.
And so, inspired by the Lord's transfiguration on Mount Tabor, let's now pray the examen together. As we come into the presence of the Lord, let us respectfully observe silence. Quiet your heart and be still. Now, let's begin. Say hello to Jesus, as you would when you meet a friend. Ask him to enlighten you in your prayer. Then, say thank you to Jesus. Express your gratitude for something that you are thankful for. As you recall your blessing, take note of your feelings. Now, say sorry to Jesus. Express your sorrow to the Lord where necessary. Were you challenged by anything that happened lately? What emotions are you feeling as you recall the event? Finally, say please to Jesus. Ask the Lord for help wherever you need it. Where in your life do you see yourself needing His help to transform and renew? Now, slowly bring your prayer to a close. Look forward with hope to tomorrow, and walk in faith with Jesus. We've come to the end of Take 5 with Iggy today. Thank you. Join us again next week, 10 minutes before Mass.